Okay, I am back in the booth, and once again, you're listening to Athena Games, or watching Athena Games, I should say. My name is Elliot Baker, and I'm your volunteer commentator for tonight, replacing David and Robin, who were commentating last week, and I'll be joined by my co-commentator very soon, Mr. Chris Puttock, who'll be joining me in the booth tonight, as we're going to go on to our Tankard Challenge. So for those of you that don't know what the Tankard Challenge is, essentially we have almost like a title belt. It is a nickel or steel tankard, which was kindly donated by Owen, funny enough. And it's used in a title belt-like situation. So the winner of the title must use the exact same list in all challenge matches until he loses against a challenger. That challenger becomes the Tankard champion, and again must use that exact same list in all subsequent challenged matches. Now, the last winner of the Tankard match was Voitek Sza. You can see that on our YouTube page. You can see here how he won from Max Bull, and he was flying Nimgar. So if I just go into his list here, I can quickly show you exactly the list that he was using that day. Here we go. Let's bring up the cards. There we go. So a very similar list to what we saw earlier. We have a very similar Dengar build out with expertise K4 unhinged and punishing one, but with additions of countermeasures and rigged cargo chute. Rigged cargo chute was not used in last game, but it's there as an option for Voitek to use for the future. Captain Nim, not surprising to see him on the field. He's quite powerful, especially when combined with someone like Dengar. He's got Veteran Instincts, shove him from 8 to 10. Veteran Instincts, as I just mentioned. Cruise missiles. Auto Blaster Turret, which that's going to be very painful if you ever get anywhere close to Nimgar, because of course you cannot evade it unless he rolls crits. You've got Bomblet Generator, which we saw on Mirandadoni last round. The Havoc title, which grants him a sensor slot and a salvaged astromech slot, within which you can only have a unique astromech. And those two slots are filled by Accuracy Corrector and Genius, so he can cancel an attack to automatically get 2 hits, which is very useful with Auto Blaster, and Genius, so he can drop a bomb after he moves, because Nim's ability is he can ignore all friendly bombs. Very effective, and here comes my co-commentator now, Mr. Chris Puttock.
Sorry about that.
No problem at all. For the third time joining us, our store champion.
Oh God.
You don't think I'm going to let that go, do you?
Yeah, okay, fair point.
Now, I'm hoping they're setting up on the right side here, because I kind of want... In fact, I'm going to go through and just let them know.
Make sure.
I'm going to go and let them know which side I want them on.
Okay. Alright. I'm probably going to repeat things here. So, what have we got? Voitek. The Tankard Challenge match. So, Voitek flying Nim and Dengar that he beat Max with. So, Veteran Instincts, Cruise Missiles, Auto Blaster Turret, Bomblet Generator, Havoc, Accuracy Corrector, and Genius for Nim. And Voitek's favourite Dengar loadout, I think I'm safe to say. Expertise, K4 Security Droid, Unhinged, Rig Cargo Chute, Punishing One, and Countermeasures.
Yeah, it's very similar to the last list that we saw, which, if I go back to the screen, the last list we saw, which was almost exactly the same, was David Lincoln, which had a similar Dengar without rigged cargo and
just trimmed down slightly.
Trimmed down and Ketsu instead. Not very effective. He actually lost the last match, but
they didn't. They refused to tell me. They told me how to watch it back now. I don't have to bother.
Damn you.
That's an interesting Ketsu loadout. I suppose that's to keep it at the same time as Dengar.
Keep it quite slim. I mean, Dengar is already 53 points.
Yeah, it's hard to fit anything in with an effective Dengar. It does chew up over half your points.
Especially, so. I mean, most of the points get sunk into expertise and K4 for efficiency.
Yeah.
And Unhinged gives it more maneuverability, and that's just 1 point, sure. But then you get the punishing one where just that extra attack dice, you know?
He doesn't work without it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes it a 45-point base ship, which is appropriate. That is right. It's on par with the Falcon or a Decimator for the attack dice.
Completely agree.
And the turret. But yeah,
Ketsu wasn't as effective. He always kept the arc mostly on the side, so he never got the use of Ketsu's ability. He might as well have had a generic that last round. So
I've started flying Ketsu lately, and I find it interesting. You hardly ever get Ketsu to work for her own ability because you've got that range 1 limitation, and you've got to keep that firing arc forwards. And you're in this build, he's at pilot skill 9, but if you're at 7. Then it's really hard because you don't know where to move the arc. So 180 degree arc is kind of more useful.
I can
debatably at times, especially if you've got the title. So you want the arc in the right place. Then difficult choice, not easy.
So and again, almost like freaky deaky. Michael Magg's list is almost exactly the same as Darren's list.
Oh really?
Yeah. Almost precisely the same. Almost being the key word.
Have you gone through the list?
I have just talked to them about it, but I've not put it up. So in fact, why don't we build it live so people can actually see it in action? So it does differ. So it is of course Rebel. Let's bring up the K-Wing. So we got Miranda Doney and Dash Render. So 2500. Now Doney has the standard TLT because why wouldn't you? That's the premier turret that we see these days. Here's where things differ. We have extra munitions on board, which Michael did not have. He instead of missiles, and long-range scanners, instead he's armed with speed rent to give him an extra bomb slot. Because why wouldn't you?
Then bomblet.
And bomblet generator. Because of course,
if you're going to have the space, you would.
Or Sabine, there we go, Sabine. So you've got bomblet generator, and then the final bomb slot is taken up by proximity mines. So there's a bit more control there. An advanced slam, of course, we can drop a bomb after he moves. An action bomb, at least. Which we might get...
Which is why the prox mines are there.
That might get FAQ'd out, though, in the future. We'll see. I'm not sure. Dash, again, very similar. Lone Wolf.
This is the Lone Wolf defensible setup, I'm assuming. HLC.
HLC. Again, still the exact same as Michael's up to this point, including Ray on board.
Does make sense.
The banking of exactly. Makes it more efficient.
It does.
You can slow roll and just gather up that trail of focus. The difference comes in the form of the smuggling compartments on board, which gives it an illicit slot, allowing it to take a burnout slam. So he's got a get out of jail free card.
He debated this a long time. I know whether to take slam or rig cargo shoot. He did think about. So Michael thought about it for a long time on his. Slam, useful. It is useful. You don't want Dash sitting in front of everything.
I completely agree, and we're going to find out
really quickly.
And as we can see, the competitors are now starting to set up on the table, and I can actually start getting the overlay prepared because, that's kind of my job. So, how's it feel to be back? Are you going to UK Team Champs by any chance?
I am.
Who are you going with?
As are you, aren't you?
I am going. My first event. Who are you going with?
I am flying with Robin, Darth Farndon, and Michael.
Of course you are. I heard that he mentioned you. Of course. But it's weird. I don't have to change very much in this list. It's quite actually very nice for a change. Not having to change. I've got to change one ship, which that's so amazing. Okay.
Which faction did you get for the Team Champs?
Rebel. I'm flying my Cassian Corrin Biggs list.
Oh, nice.
Yes, very unusual.
Yeah, very unusual. That'll throw people.
Yeah. Some people are saying that's going to throw people. I'm like, I hope so, because it's all I've kind of got right now.
Are you getting the practice matches in? That's the important bit.
Oh, good Lord, no. My practice matches will be next week, cramming before the event.
Right. I'm big on cramming.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with cramming.
I'm in for the fun, mate. I'm not in it for the glory.
That is the point.
Of course, winning would be nice, but
as long as you enjoy it, then you are winning.
That's the key thing.
That's my opinion.
Speaking of, if you're on the chat and you want to attend the UK Games Championship, let us know. So put a comment down below if you're watching this back on YouTube, or if you're on the chat live, let us know in the chat itself. So who do you expect is going to come out on top of this one? Because we've got Clash the Titans here.
We have Dash on 7 isn't getting out of the way of anything Voitek's doing, and nors Miranda. And Darren knows that list really well. He does fly it very well. Voitek obviously knows his list as well.
That's the thing. If Dash...
There's not a lot there in practice, I don't think.
If Dash could shove up to 9... Even if you shove Dash up to 9, Nim could still rush in with bombs.
Yep.
So I don't think you're losing too much, but you are losing the advantage of a Dengar possibly, should you get initiative.
Well, the burnout slam becomes not useless, but a lot less useful because you don't know what you're jumping over. Or
not full information. You're going on a hunch, and sometimes that's enough. But at the same time, it's no guarantee. You know.
Lone Wolf on dash is incredibly useful, but you've got to keep Miranda away, which might allow. I mean, he knows how to fly it. But, it might allow Voitek to focus on one then the other. And TLT on Miranda is dangerous to both of Voitek's ships.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be pushing damage through, but it's only a couple of damage. If he can focus down on one or the other of those two ships quickly, then I'd give it to Voitek. That would be my call, but who knows?
Well, the last game we saw it go to Dash and Miranda. Maybe this round we'll see it go to Dengar and Nim. I did say that it would be interesting to see two very similar lists being played by different players.
Yeah.
So although, yes, Voitek's got Nim instead of Ketsu, they are very similar in terms of the Dengar, and Nim itself likes to get up close very much like Ketsu does. So
yes. Yeah. It will be interesting. Smaller base, not larger.
That
could make a bit of difference.
Yeah, that could make all the difference. I mean, we all hear that you pay a premium for that large base. So
yes.
So Darren, previously the bridesmaid Chapman, because he won an event recently, and he was always the bridesmaid of the bride. Of course, that nickname soon went the way of the dodo. Yes, didn't he win a store championship?
Store champ. Yeah.
Where was that? Was that Alpha Games?
I think so. Not 100% sure, but I think so.
All right then. Well, we'll soon see how this progresses. I'm just gonna double check to make sure that these are changed, because of course there are slight differences. Mainly there's more on Dengar, so I can just add to what's already there. Punishing one, rigged cargo, shoot. And of course this is for, it's not just for bragging rights, it's for the Tankard.
Indeed.
Alright, Venerable Tankard, so either one of these lists will end up defending it next time they're appearing on the stream. Whether it will be Voitek, because he is the first time champion now. His first challenger is Darren.
Yeah.
But can Darren steal it away from him, or will Voitek be defending it for quite a while? Because I have to admit, getting it into Voitek's hand made me nervous. I thought he's probably gonna. It could sit there for a long time.
Yeah, it really could.
But then that's part of the fun of seeing people trying to dethrone the champ, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be no fun of everyone.
He's got cruise missiles on him.
That's true. Yeah.
See that?
That can make it. Yes.
That can make a lot of difference if he can see either of the two ships, Dash or Miranda, because they don't have a lot of defense. That's quite a lot he can push through very quickly on those ships. That could be interesting.
So, right. Heavy missiles. So, do you think the bomblet generator is going to change much in this game?
It's sitting on Miranda, isn't it?
Yes. I
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Possibly. The thing is, Miranda, I'm guessing he'll come in with Miranda, drop some bombs, and then bug out to recharge his shields.
Makes sense.
And all the time she's out, she's not using the bombs.
Yeah.
But she doesn't want to get too close because Nim's got the bombs as well.
Yep. You don't want to get too close to that.
And yeah. Very interesting. Yeah, this is a hard one to call.
You have your phone back, Mr. Chapman.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Very similar to our previous match, actually.
Really?
We're very curious to see how it's going to go. Yes, because the last game was won by Miranda Dash against Dengar and
Ketsu.
Would you like me to use something different?
No.
I have 4 Wookiees.
It's 4 Wookiees. Nah, it's fine. Besides, it's your Tankard challenge, so fair enough. Besides, I'm curious to see how different pilots would fly a similar list. So that's what I'm looking for.
This is the same one that I took to Nationals. a couple of
Ah,
weeks ago.
took Nash.
And how did you do?
I was 30 points from getting into the cut. So I was 33rd. You need to be 32nd.
I knew. I couldn't remember quite how close it was.
Paper cut.
Yeah.
I guess that's why you started using the bridesmaid name again, I guess.
Actually, Mike came up with it's that bridesmaid in more. It's bridesmaid revisited.
Revisited. Bridesmaid
Will
revisited.
the mic have picked up Darren's half of that conversation?
I think so, maybe. We'll see. If not, there's always the interview afterwards.
Yeah, fair enough.
Are we okay to start?
You may start whenever you guys are ready.
Cool.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Alright, let's get that timer started then. So, they are about to start. I can just update the lists. Yeah, it was that close. 30 points. Paper cut. Because, like I said, 32 to make the cut and 33rd. Oh, that would kill me.
Yeah.
That would absolutely kill me.
I think, what made it very slightly easier was I think he was 34th, but someone dropped, so 33rd went through.
Okay.
34th, he was then below that.
All right then.
So, yes, he was 30 points from going through. That is absolutely true.
Fair enough. Not taking anything away from it.
No. He was still 30 points from going through the cut, as
Exactly.
simple as that.
You can't deny that.
He was two places down, sort of, yeah. But, very close. He really does know this list.
Oh, they're both very experienced players.
Yeah.
I was actually curious whether we were going to see a revise of Darren's very unusual Oiken and Stridan list. But I kind of fully expected to walk in today and see that. But I'm very surprised to see this list.
Fly what you know.
Yeah.
That way you fly better.
Well, he knows it. It's just, I think he wants to... Don't forget that you've got to build with your opponent's list in mind, because people know what the Tankard list, Holder's list is. So you have to build to beat it, but also to be general, so you can beat anything. The last thing you want to do is a highly specialised list, which will be get beaten next week.
That's not true, because at least you've held the Tankard that way.
That's true.
I mean, if you don't win, you never hold it. So
that's true.
I mean, I do take your point.
Yeah, you've got a good point. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But it also becomes okay, I have it, but how long could I have it for? You know. All right, so they're both 100 points, I believe. No, Voitek's 99. So
That
actually, in
makes
this
sense.
match,
at 9 and 10, you want at least a bid, don't you?
yeah, Voitek has initiative bid. So unless he gives it to Darren, which I don't think he will, given his points, given the initiative. Actually, he has given it to Darren. Oh, that's interesting. I guess he wants to make sure that if there ever is a conflict because of damaged cockpit, then he does at least move last.
As I'm pretty sure we've said before, it's rare, but it can happen.
It can happen.
Yep.
Okay, setting up 2-2 on the side there. It was 3, I believe, on the side of Darren. So we're seeing quite spread out asteroids already from the start here. And there we go, right into the middle. I think Darren's going
Darren wants
instinct.
him in the middle,
He wants to
He wants
plus
him in
right
the middle because of a dash, so
Yeah.
he can do what he wants with dash.
Voitek's doing the 2-2 again, using them as a because you can tell if it's like a K turn from the edge, can't you?
Yes, yeah, you can.
There's another one. I don't think that's actually legal. Actually, no, it must be.
Yeah,
It actually looks close. Yeah,
it looks okay.
Similar asteroid as well, so that's probably Voitek's version. So it has messed up then. Voitek's keeping them as far away from each other as he can.
Yeah, he doesn't. He wants to stop dash using his ability too much and keep the space open for his shenanigans.
I think
with
he
Nim.
succeeded with that.
Yeah, I
it
think
is
so.
fairly open. It's going to mean that Dash is going to have to work hard to make use of the cover, but we'll soon see. We'll soon see. So there we go.
So he's actually got accuracy. So he's got accuracy corrector.
An auto blaster.
Not. Yeah, that's. I mean, obviously it works incredibly well, but I'm just slightly surprised. Voitek really likes advanced sensors on Nim. So
Yeah, I think if you're having auto blaster, you need the accuracy corrector.
it does help.
It does really help. And I guess if you got problem generator, you're shoving out so many bombs anyway that you're bound to hit one of them.
Yeah, I mean it's just easier with Scum Nim.
There it
You
is.
want to bump, don't
Oh, Darren wants that. He wants that. Bit of showmanship there. That's what we love here at Athena. There's Voitek's very nicely painted Nim, even if it's not screen accurate. So I have to keep rubbing it in at some point. I jest because let's put it this way. I can't paint like that.
No, nor can
So,
I.
there you go.
No, part of the reason I love this game is because I don't have to paint the models.
That's also why I love this game.
Yeah.
That's why I never started 40k or any of that. The reason I hate Star Trek Attack Wing yet like it is because it's like the paint jobs don't look great. There's the handshake and we're off. So we're now
Alright.
officially on our way. And it looks like you'd be fooled into thinking that they're probably going for a joust here. But and maybe we might see Dengar and Dash maybe go for it, but I don't think Dash really wants that.
Dash
at all.
doesn't want to be in front of Dengar.
No.
I mean, Dash wants to avoid that being anywhere near that bubble. Doesn't want to give Dengar the opportunity to get into that range 1 bubble.
He also doesn't want to give Nim a chance to get to range 1 either because that means
Bomblet.
he can't, because of Bomblet, Auto Blaster,
Blaster.
and the fact he can't shoot.
Yep. Yeah, that donut is
How
something you have to watch. But yeah, as we've said, he's not going to have to worry too
My
much.
concern here is that if he turns left to go around the asteroid, he cuts himself off and leaves Miranda exposed. But if he goes forward, he's facing Dengar head on. If he turns towards Miranda, he's losing his...
He's lone wolf.
He's losing his lone wolf.
Which is what he's done though. He's
Yep.
gone towards Miranda.
I guess sometimes he's got to
Presumably
accept
Miranda will
it.
do
Yeah.
something similar. I'm
Yeah.
guessing she's going out as well.
She might bank towards the
Bank
asteroid and
right.
behind it and then
Yeah.
turn in.
That's what I would guess. And then try and go past Nim.
Oh, she's turning. Okay, a bit harder than I thought. I thought she was going for a long 3 bank. But...
I suppose he wants to...
he's
he's
slamming.
Slamming, yeah.
Okay, probably to get her in there sooner, to then give Dash a bit of time to...
She'd have been
Generate-
pretty
yeah.
predictable as well,
Yeah.
otherwise, if
Yeah.
she was facing the corner of the board.
Oh, yes.
Um,
Oh, yes. And Dengar's
shooting
yeah,
forwards.
not waiting for it, just going right in. Okay.
well, he doesn't want to leave Ray banking too many focuses, so he's got to engage as quickly as possible.
I completely agree, and that's exactly what Darren was hoping for, wanting to slow roll it. Dengar's not giving him the opportunity. In fact, Dash probably wants to run forward next turn,
Yeah, he's gonna
end
have
up
to.
around near Miranda is, because that would be hard for Dengar to keep up.
Yep.
Dash is far more manoeuvrable than Dengar is, arguably in some ways. Better greens on Dengar and a sloop, but Dash is faster.
Yes, I can't even remember what the dial looks like on 2400. Do you mind?
Not at all. Let's pull that up right now. So for the 2400, we have
Brilliant.
a 4K, a 4 forward, a 3 forward, 2 forward, 1 forward. So basically 1
Everything
forward,
1 to 3.
everything
isn't
1 to 3 as well.
it? And the
So
sloops at 4. The K turns at 4.
and the only red is the K turn, whereas Dengar a bit harder. We have the
We've got 3 turns.
yeah, we have got the 2 banks and the 3 banks.
And
the 3
a
turns.
lot more green.
Yes.
A lot more
Yeah.
green.
Yeah, a lot more green at all.
Um,
No genius though. So sorry, I'm looking at the wrong chip. Yeah. So with the turns, Dash is superior. With the barrel roll, Dash probably could be superior as well, especially with the fact that he can ignore asteroids. I mean, he
Yes.
could even just bank there, land the asteroid, and barrel off. Dengar's
Dengar's barrel rolled.
Yep, he probably expects.
Yeah, because Dash will just shoot forward otherwise, and the next that next debris was going to cause him problems for getting around the corner.
Yeah, he didn't want that.
That makes sense. And I'm guessing Voitek will probably want to keep his ships fairly close together
Well, he's not
because he wants to focus on one of Darren's ships, then the other.
and that's what he's doing. However, he is splitting them up a slight bit with the barrel roll here. I mean, it's not too bad. It's
No.
still fairly close to each other, and he needs to unless he's going to go over it next turn, which he doesn't
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
However, it does look like they're going to go full pelt in for Miranda because all it takes is a slow maneuver from either of them, and it's range 3 at the very least.
Yeah.
Meaning Dengar can zoom in, and Nim can also zoom in as well. Miranda really wants to take it slow. That's the thing. Miranda has to preempt Nim, and without the advanced sensors, it's going to give Nim a bit less control.
Challenge. Yeah.
So, yes, you've got the after maneuver barrel roll, but then you're not getting your action bomb.
No, you're not.
Actually, no.
And
It's when you reveal a maneuver, so actually it doesn't matter. So,
yeah,
but
yeah, so he can't reposition before dropping the bomb.
that's also going to make it... Actually, moving first is going to make it easy for Miranda to drop the proximity mine on either Dengar or Nim. So actually, that could work in Darren's favour
That
here.
is only a one-off, though.
It is a one-off.
Nim can do the genius bomb.
But he can
so
also...
before or after.
However, he also knows where Nim is and can drop his own proximity bomb, his own bomb, I should say, as a area denial effect.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Nim ignores friendly bombs, not other people's bombs.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The area denial could well play a part.
I completely agree. Shame you can't do it after you move, but then Donny will be taking hits, so maybe it's not a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
But there we go. This is going to be a chess game on play right here. Both of them thinking, what am I going to do? What are we going to do? What's going to happen? They're both thinking through their maneuvers here. It actually makes me quite hilarious because I don't know whether you probably don't know, but they recently revised the rules for attack wing.
Right.
And the way they do dials now in that game is you actually go by initiative order.
What, to place them? Or?
Yeah, you place them in pilot skill order from lowest to highest. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So even that now you place an order, and once it's placed, you can't change it. Or you can't, whatever.
You can't change your mind. Doesn't that just lead for a lot of pensive looking at?
Yes, and a lot of, I don't know, because I haven't really tried that rule yet, but I think it's going to delay the game quite a lot.
I would think so.
Because suddenly people are going to I've got to really think about this manoeuvre, because once I put it down, that's it.
And there's no pressure on you because your players, if your opponent has placed all their dials, I mean, not everyone will feel it, but there is that slight pressure to actually keep up and play, whereas you won't have that if you're both going to.
That is true. I guess the offset of that is that there are a lot of abilities in attack wing which do proc during planning, so that probably is why. But we'll see.
Fair enough.
Just a slight tangent there. Thought people would be interested in how a similar but different game plays.
I'm not as good at judging from the top down view as you are. What can Dengar do to get through that gap of those debris?
Well, let's have a look here. So he has the 3 bank, but the 3's going to end up... No, that's going to end up logged on that asteroid.
So he's probably 2 bank
there. I don't think there's any maneuver he can do to get through that, unless he were to go forward and then barrel rolls. That's the only way you could do it. So possibly a 2? A 2 might... a 2 would do it.
He doesn't want to clip the debris.
No,
so
he needs to get as close to it as he can so he can slip the net, as it were.
Yeah.
But a 2 forward should just about do it.
We only need half his base in front, so... Yeah.
The only other option
I mean, he won't want to do that now because Dash has turned back in.
Yeah.
Which is, I suppose, makes a lot of sense because I'm guessing Miranda's not going too quickly.
No, I think she's going to be slowing it she's going as slow as she can, really, because Nim wants to rush in. The question is, what target does Nim choose? Because he has a choice of targets here, and Voitek had to choose initially. He might be going for Miranda, but then you might consider, I wish I could have gone for Dash.
Yeah, there's a lot of mileage in taking Dash out first and not having to worry about the HLC later.
Well,
but Miranda's the one with the regen shields.
Yeah,
it's not an easy choice.
As I mentioned last time, neither of these ships are ones you want to leave until the end game. No. Nim is perhaps the only one who can be dealt with in the end game scenario, because you can keep him at arm's length, and just pelt away at him. You can't regen, and that's it.
Yep. And you can't fail to hit him, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's maybe Dengar as long as you keep out of arc, but even then, I'd be sceptical.
Yes. Yeah, it's not easy to keep out that arc.
No.
Expertise as well, so he's always modding those attack
exactly.
Dials. So
and with K4, you're getting rerolls then, so you're getting full quality on Dengar.
Yep.
So if anything, Nim is the one to leave, but also he's also the one running the most interference. So swings roundabouts.
It is. Interestingly, Nim wants to be close to his auto blaster. But he doesn't really want to be that close to Miranda.
No.
Because she'll spend a shield and have 4 dice.
Yes.
Which, 1 agility Nim is still very happy about.
Exactly. I mean, he'll get a 4 attack dice shot back at her. And at range 1, actually, she'd get 5 dice. No, she'll get, she should get 4.
She'll get 4. Yeah.
That's when Nim would get an advantage, because he has 3 natively. But then again, the auto blaster.
Just auto blaster, and then you can use your token for defense.
Yeah. So you're dealing out half the damage. You're dealing out half the damage she potentially could do, which that could be an issue. Yep. So as predicted, a slow 1 forward there by Miranda, not wanting to preempt. A 1 forward conservative. I think that's gonna be fine, but it's gonna be close. I mean, if you can't go one way, you can go the other way.
And ultimately, he can now. There's the K4.
Yes, K4,
and he's got Dash and arc. Yes, it's through debris and at range 3, but
it's a shot.
He's got 2 shots.
It's a shot,
possibly.
It depends, because he may be thinking of that barrel roll we talked about.
Yeah,
in fact, there's the one template. He's holding it down, So
Still debating it at the moment.
he's fixing it. We can see Voitek's head lovely here, but the one downside of a head camera, he's placed it, he can't fit, he's going to go the other side. That, I think, is a mistake. I mean, do you have to go the other side, or...
No, if you can't go the side you declare, you can change your manoeuvre, change your action.
I see. I would have maybe gone for a focus for a bit of defense. I mean, at least he's cleared the asteroid or the refield away from his his shot, but also from Dash's.
But Dash is one shot, Dengar's two, unless Dash goes for Nim, which
That's a very tempting target
seems
right there,
pretty likely now.
especially with Miranda so close as well.
He's target locked, so he's going for the. He's definitely ganging up on Dash here to use the cruise missiles.
There we go.
So
I think that's wise, because the last game we saw, Dash was left till the end,
so
and
that was a
Dash took run over
4-4 manoeuvre, I'm assuming. I didn't see him place
That
it,
was a
but
3
it looks like
forward.
It was a 3 forward,
We'll see. I think it could have been 3 or 4.
I think I saw him pick up 5 dice. We'll see in a second. Yeah, 5
5
dice.
dice,
That was
yeah.
a 4.
Only one hit. Ouch.
Spend
That target lock.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the point where you really hope your dice are... And they're not really doing much for you today. They got 2 focus results and a blank. What was that conversion for?
I don't know. Didn't see.
I don't think he has... No, he doesn't have guidance chips on him. What does he? He's not listed it to me, but...
he's got nothing else in that slot.
They probably
got
have,
no modifications.
and it's 0 points, so he probably has got it on board. Yeah,
that's a fair assumption.
Okay, so crit and a hit there. So, well,
spend target lock.
Whoa.
That's a focus, so that
Expertise
up.
Dash is taking a considerable amount of punishment here.
Did he take something from the cruise?
I believe he took all 3. It's the face. We're going to see. He's got Lone Wolf, so he's got a reroll in there. Whether that gives him anything, we'll see. I think that was nil point right there. There's 2 more shields. Let's have a look and see the total shields on... Oh, there is still one on there. Still one. So, Dash still has shields. It's not as punishing as I think Voitek would have wanted. But it did still strip Dash of most of its shields.
Yeah.
And you stripped
a good start.
You stripped the right ship of its shields, the one that can't regen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Against Miranda, that would have been a wasted venture, because she would have just regened it.
Gone away and spent forever flying around.
Unless Voitek simply decided to, I'm going to focus down and kill Miranda, but then Dash would have completely ran away and just blitzed both ships out of their arc.
Yeah. This is, so I'm guessing...
Sacrificing a shield.
Yeah.
For a 3 attack dice attack. And only 1 crit. Oh dear. Oh, that's only focus though, so that's a shield off Nim.
From Nim. Very interesting that he did primary weapon attack, not a couple of TLT shots there.
Yeah, I agree. But here comes Dash. And we got hit, crit, and hit.
Another hit.
That's a full... Oh no, it was mostly focuses. Okay, so that's... But it's still a full array of hits there. So that's 4 shields hits off Nim.
Yeah.
That's Nim now shieldless.
That hurt a lot.
And considering that Miranda moves first and she can possibly get into an area where she could drop a bomb.
I would say she can. A 2 bank and then a...
Don't forget,
she can
is advanced slam and do it.
Yeah. It'll leave her pretty vulnerable, but she doesn't care overly.
It depends. I mean,
because she's lost no shields and she can regen them. So.
Yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, she'll do it and then she'll block the person who bumps into her anyway, so she loses the attack. In an ideal world, I don't think Voitek would fall for that, but we shall soon see. I mean, I actually think. What do you think Voitek's best maneuver is here?
I mean, Dengar's got to come in.
Agreed.
I'm guessing Dash is going to go straight forwards. That would be my choice, probably.
The problem with going one forward is you get a situation where both Nim and Dengar could end up in the range of one donut hole.
Oh no, I mean straight forward as in like 4.
Oh, okay, just blast forward.
Just blast forward.
He does move first. The problem with that is he has 2 ships in his way for the barrel roll. So I think
I think he could fit towards Nim.
I don't think so. But what I would do is I'd probably turn Dash towards Dengar, block Dengar, get a shot at Nim.
Wouldn't do him any harm.
Tara recommends he could force a bump with Dengar so he can't shoot Dash and carry on shooting him. That's what I just suggested.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
One bank left.
It's easier for him to bump, force a bump with Nim than it is. Oh no, he's going for. He's doing what you thought.
He's blasted all the way forward. Well, he hasn't even got to come off of the debris. He can sit on it.
He can sit on it
because it doesn't bother him.
He will gain. Will he gain his stress? He can also react.
No, because it's in the activation phase.
Yeah, he
so
could actually. He could literally
he's
just sit
burnout
there.
slammed.
Oh.
And 4K.
Oh,
I
okay,
think
that's
that was
interesting.
4 straight and 4K.
That is interesting. It means he can't attack though, but he has.
Doesn't do him any harm though.
He slipped behind his enemy. I don't think Voitek would have seen that coming. Yeah.
Not a lot Voitek can do about it, really.
No.
Apart from hope he's done something short so he can take advantage and shoot dash now.
There's
the 2 bank.
And we're probably going to see a slam, 2 bank, and a drop of a proximine.
That's what I would have done, yeah. That's what I thought he might do.
The advantage of moving first is it does benefit bomb droppers in some ways. I agree. PGS, I completely agree. Drop proximine on him here. Might not get the opportunity again. I completely agree.
Yep.
We've just said that.
Yeah.
That's probably what's going to happen.
They're just snookering out Nim.
They're
Exactly
snookering him, so that's exactly what's going to happen. A 2 bank. Oh,
It's gone the other way. Oh, 2 turn the other
that's
way.
what's anyway, but it would still probably catch.
Still going to catch
yeah.
Nim. Yeah, absolutely. Remember, a proximine is massive.
Yeah, really large.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to keep Nim.
That does mean Miranda is almost certainly going to take a bomblet.
Yeah, but if you do instant
That's
damage,
fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But it's only going to be shields. And she's going to get them back.
and
So-
it also means that she could then kill Nim this round along with Dash. Well, not Dash. Actually, no, they
Dash
can't. They
isn't
can't.
gonna
They can't
fire.
shoot. They can't
No
shoot.
can fire,
No, they can fire.
which is what he sacrificed. But
It is two damage.
but that's probably why he's flown Dash all the way out of the way because
oh,
now.
only 1 hit, but it's still 1 hit that you wouldn't have got otherwise.
Yep. +1 for Sabine.
It is a crit.
Plus
actually.
damage for Sabine as well.
Plus damage for Sabine.
presumably.
It is stunned pilot. I'll go and double check that
That's
one.
the one for Sabine. Yeah.
I'll be right back as
Yep.
I double check that crit.
So interesting to know how far Dengar's gone here. 3 to the right, or is that 3 sloop? Is three bank right. So it's not looking likely that he's going to have range. They just checked.
It was shaken pilot. He can't be assigned straight maneuvers.
Ah, okay, that's interesting.
Well,
Let's hope
Dengar's
he's not looking towards the
Dengar's
edge at the end.
Dengar's
of this.
completely out of this.
Yeah, he's just barreled back. He slamming Dash then was really clever because the chances are Dash is the only one that's going to be Dash is going to be out of range for being shot. So he's going to have to shoot Miranda. Voitek will have to shoot Miranda. Miranda doesn't care.
Yeah, what's good actually here is Dengar's going to spend next time turning around with a sloop, giving Dash the perfect opportunity to go in and take Nim out and then engage Dengar.
Yep. So Dengar's going to have an awful lot of work to do.
Yes, I completely agree with that one. He is going to
Nim's
barrel.
Nim's not going to get any shot either because he's got an auto blaster.
Yep.
And nothing in arc.
Yeah, exactly.
So then I don't think we'll see any firing this round at
Yeah,
all. By the looks of
Dengar's.
it now.
Yeah, I actually think that.
So
Yeah.
this not a great round for Voitek there.
So let's see how this goes. 2 dice. I think that might be a focus.
Looks like a focus, and he's not carrying CAD, so that's that.
That's it. Yeah.
No-
No more showmanship there by Darren.
yeah, and Voitek shaking his poor fists at Dashes and at poor Miranda.
Voitek did expect a block there. That's why he did that maneuver. I don't think he fully expected Darren to do the slam. I think that's a very
I don't
genius
think he
maneuver.
expected it to go that way.
Yeah.
I think he was expecting, like we said, the 2 bank over the top.
Then, yeah.
So then Nim would have been at range 1 of her.
It
But
was
didn't
really
work.
smart.
Yeah, very good flying by
Darren
there.
outfoxed the fox.
Yeah, that's what happens when you really know a list that well.
So he's got shaken pilot, so he can't be assigned a straight maneuver. That's kind of difficult because he kind of wants to do a straight here.
For Nim,
Because he wants to stay close to Dengar to force Dash to come in. That's my thinking. Just thinking, because
yeah, I I don't suppose he's got a big open area in front of him. He can go anywhere, really, can't he? He can turn in and use his primary weapon on dash.
The ideal manoeuvre here for Darren is to bank in, get a range 3 shot at Nim with his THLC, take Nim down, be out of range for Dengar, have Miranda start turning around and come back in.
Yeah, absolutely. Could not agree more. So I think we'll see a 3 bank to the left for Miranda and probably just a little 1 bank to the right for Dash, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, he
doesn't want to go any quicker than that.
I think it matters where he goes because he can easily catch up.
Dengar's got to go quicker.
Oh, Dengar's got to go quick, yeah. But
he just wants to go slowly because Nim's almost certainly going to be in range 3 if he goes a little way forward, and Dengar's going to be further than that.
I think Voitek will make it very hard for Darren to stay within range. Yeah, okay. 1 forward. I'm thinking Voitek's going to push, bank Nim towards the board edge, maybe even barrel roll to keep him beyond range.
Yeah, I could see him barrel rolling definitely and try and keep it.
Which, if that's the case, I think Darren needs to delay Dash going in until Miranda's back in the game. What a unlucky roll there from...
Miranda's coming around to the right so she can stay in the game, I'm guessing.
And she's going to slam, so yeah.
No shot, but it doesn't really matter. I don't think she'd have had one anyway.
So actually, she can be back in it next turn, actually.
Oh, yeah.
3 forward, then a 3 bank. Yeah. She's within target lock range as well, so why not?
Yeah, you've got the action. You might as well use it for something.
Yeah, I mean, assuming Nim survives that long enough.
Yeah, which is doubtful at the moment.
And there's, of course, the sloop
left, which is white. And he's way out of range 3, so yeah, he really wants Nim to be out of range as well. Otherwise,
we're saying it like it's fairly within a Rebel's favour, but I don't think it's not, because Nim is heavily damaged, but it's the same amount of damage as Darren's going to take in it, give or 2, 1 or 2, so it could still go either way here.
Yeah,
the barrel roll there to make sure that if Dash would have somehow got in close, he can engage. He's also preparing for when
for the next round.
Yeah.
So he's got his arc in where he wants him.
Yep. Very smart. Very smart. Right. So
Nim.
Barrel rolling because why is he doing it before he moves?
Don't know, because that's obviously not his list then.
I'm going to go and question that.
Check whether he's got advanced sensors and not accuracy corrector. Yeah. So there's the big 3 bank to go. Hopefully out of range 3 of Dash. It will be what he's hoping there. I'm guessing he's got advanced sensors, not accuracy corrector. They're the same amount of points, and that is Voitek's normal loadout. He does prefer it to accuracy corrector, so that wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. But we shall find out momentarily.
Okay, he did
advanced sensors.
Maybe I misread it, but he does have advanced sensors.
Not accuracy corrector.
Not accuracy corrector.
Yeah, that is his favourite loadout. So
okay, so
I was a little surprised. But
I should have known already because it is the same as he used last time. But let me double check that. Advanced sensors. There we go. And he does have guidance chips on board as well. But yeah, at least mystery solved. And very smartly getting Nim as close as Dengar as possible, because it's like, if you want to kill this thing, sure, but you're going to have to get in range for Dengar.
Absolutely.
Of course, if...
No point in sacrificing Nim.
Of course, if had he punched it when it comes to Dash and gone forward 2 or 3, he might have been in range of Nim, but not Dengar.
Not Dengar. But it would have been close. I can see why
it would have been close. Yeah.
And if Voitek had made a mistake with Nim and not come all the way out, he would have been way outside of Dengar. Of course, Dengar could have just turned left to keep himself close. So he really didn't want to be near Dengar, because he can be PS killed as well.
Could we see a 1 forward from Dengar here to bump, get the K4 security droid target lock, and then just stay where he is?
That's all he needs. Mm-hmm. Doesn't need anything else out of it.
I mean,
that would be very wise to keep his arc exactly where he wants it.
Exactly where he is.
Although, obviously, he can fairly safely guess that Dengar's not going to be the one that gets shot. But yeah, it would be it would make sense.
Because of course, if he's
His
dialed
dash
it in,
Dash trundling forward, another one.
Yep, that is.
Because he wants to keep his donut way safe.
Yeah, and I think he's just
away
in
as
range. Oh, okay.
That could change
That's
things. An interesting choice because he's almost certainly not going to have a shot on Nim now. So
maybe he's thinking that Nim's going to be flown out of it. You know, because don't forget, Nim likes to be close to his enemy, and Nim is as far away as anyone can be. So Nim's not really a danger. Dengar's a danger.
That's true, but Dengar's only one shot. If he could finish Nim, he can then just focus down on Dengar with the other two ships.
I agree.
It's interesting.
I agree. I just think that I can see the logic because...
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because Nim is not a threat, whereas Dengar most certainly is.
So if Nim now bugs all the way out, Dengar's going to get 2 shots on Dash.
Yes.
While for the one, this could change things.
This could...
Interesting.
Yeah, this
could change things.
This actually could be the turning point in the match, I think. Because Dash is already heavily damaged.
Yeah, if Dash does get destroyed or more damaged here, because he doesn't have to necessarily be destroyed now, but he can then be PS killed.
Yeah.
On another round. So, this could really turn it round.
There's a focus as well, for good measure.
Helps him with defense.
And a 3 bank from Nim.
Nim's
out of the game.
Yep.
Nim's out of the game. Which is wise.
For now.
Which is wise. It's saving points. But
and he can't get a shot by being close.
Yeah.
He couldn't have done anything. So he's got to turn him round. He's not in any rush to do that. He doesn't need to get a shot while he's doing that.
No, I completely agree.
So stay out. Yeah.
Makes complete sense. We'll see whether the combined might of Miranda and Dash can quickly take down Dengar. Although
I don't know if Dash has Miranda got a shot.
No, Miranda definitely hasn't got a shot.
Yeah.
But if Dash is alive this next round, then Miranda will eventually be... The thing is, by the time Miranda gets around an asteroid, Dengar's going to be somewhere else on the board.
Yep, and Dash, if Dash is on 1-2 hull at the end of this, you don't fancy his chances of surviving to get another shot after this round.
Then again, when Dengar's rolling like that, maybe...
There's the target lock.
There's 3 hits. That's all it takes. Let's see how the defense dice go, because the last one was really good.
He has got Lone Wolf.
2 blanks. He has got Lone Wolf. Oh, he's out.
Just
focus.
A bit of luck.
Spend the focus.
So that's
avoid as much damage
2.
as possible. That's 2. At least it's not a range 1 shot, and he knows that if he were to attack Dengar again, Dengar can't kill him unless he gets direct hit through.
Yep.
Which is possible, but unlikely. This has gone pretty back and forth. It's been pretty again. Both of them have a heavily damaged ship, and one ship that is barely untouched. I mean, I don't...
Dengar's about to be touched, I suspect. But
yes.
He's got the Lone Wolf reroll on his HLC, but no focus.
It's surprising last round, actually, the last game, how quickly Dengar actually went down.
He really can.
Yeah.
He really can. His defense
all it took
amazing.
was 2 good HLC shots from Dash, all 4 hits and no evades, and that was it. He was down. So it can happen. It can happen.
Yeah.
The dream is still alive. For Darren, at least. He might still walk away with that Tankard.
9, isn't it? Isn't it 9 hits on a punishing one?
Ooh, ouch. Yes, but I think he had already shoved the damage through. Yeah. That's not what Darren needed. That's a terrible attack. Yeah,
nothing.
nothing.
And Dengar gets this revenge shot. Ouch.
And
no reroll, but he has got expertise for 2.
Which Lone Wolf, I think...
Is that 2? Can't see.
I think that's a focus and an evade. So I think we've seen... there's damage card, yeah.
So
that's not what Darren needed.
Ouch.
Double check that. Yeah, there's 2 damage cards there. Ouch. So not as much as I thought he had taken, but more than I would like if I was flying.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So it means that now...
Only 3 left is not where he wants to be.
That is PS kill territory.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, he doesn't have to worry about bombs, thankfully. It's more worrying about the return shot from Dengar, and the first shot and the return shot.
Mm-hmm.
This is where Dash's maneuverability...
Dengar as well.
This is where Dash's maneuverability is going to come into play, even though I think it's going to be all for naught, because Dengar's going to just sloop. Got Sloop left?
Yep, Sloop left, and he's going to be looking towards Dash. Dash is going to struggle not to be in arc. And to be honest, Tankard doesn't care if he's in arc or not. Not that much. I mean, it's not great, but he's only got to push 3 through.
I wonder,
Range 1 would be better for him.
Could Darren slip that net if he did a hard 1 turn with
and
then barrel rolled?
Well, no, because Tankard can barrel roll as well.
True.
And he has expertise, and he has the target lock from the... Oh, it's not a green sloop, so he wouldn't have a target lock, but he'd have expertise. So if he sloops and then barrel rolls, he'll still have his arc.
Yeah.
And might be able to force range 1, which is even better for Dengar than having his revenge shot, is not being shot at all.
Yeah.
And having a free shot. Miranda's going to struggle to do anything this round. She's probably still not going to be back in the fight. Nor's Nim, but...
okay, who's done what I was just thinking, which is go the other way and barrel roll.
Because he needs the distance. Yep.
That actually could do the job.
Be interesting to see if Dengar has done a sloop, if he chooses to stay in range, because he doesn't need to.
Yeah.
But if he has, if he is in range, he'll have 2 shots because he'll have his revenge shot.
It started out very
interesting.
Darren did a very good job at surprising Voitek early on, but now it's Voitek's game. Voitek is in the master zone.
Does look that way.
Yeah, because Dengar could just sleep for days and not care. Doing the barrel roll, I think that makes sense. I think even with the sloop and a barrel, I don't think Dengar could catch all of him, but he could get range, definitely. And here comes Donnie in, so Donnie's probably going to be offered up at some point. And we're probably going to see a 3 Talon from Nim down there to get him back into the fight.
I was wondering that, yeah. Or a turn and then another turn the round after.
I think a sloop is fine. I think a Talon's going to be fine.
T'other. Yeah. Doesn't really matter which way.
Right, so he's out of arc, but he can get in arc if he does barrel.
Get in arc, or go the other way and keep distance for now and wait, because Dash is quite a way out now. He might actually be able to take a couple of rounds on Miranda with both ships.
That could be,
or at least a round just focusing on Miranda while Dash is out of the fight. So you don't want to split fire, finish one, then the other is always a better way. But if you're only focusing on one ship and the other's too far away, then it doesn't really matter, does it?
No.
That works equally as well.
And Voitek's going for the barrel roll. He was debating what he was going. Yeah, he's going for the kill. Oh, ooh.
Still thinking about it.
He did put it down, but this is a friendly game.
Yeah.
So he's serious. Oh, there it is. Once he picks it up, he's committed. There it is.
He's going for it.
He's going for it. So it's range 3.
Okay. Just making sure he keeps arc and is definitely in range by the looks of it.
He's wanted to shove it forward a bit. He probably wants to get his own range 3 because... Actually, no, because Dengar's untouched. He doesn't need to worry about defence.
And it's an HLC, so range 3 doesn't help him.
That's true.
Barrel,
and then Talon. Well, it could just be a turn. It could be, but I think a Talon would get him back in the fight sooner.
Just a turn.
Just turn, yeah.
Why stress a ship if you don't have to?
True. Very true, very true. I'm just thinking, get him back in the fight sooner. But yeah, okay, so...
Here we go, here is
it's in arc.
3.
It's range 3. I mean, even if Dash gets his attack, at least he'll get...
Dash should. With range 3 and Lone Wolf, he's on 3 dice. So
theoretically.
He's got 3 hull. He should be hopeful.
I don't think he has...
Has 2.
I don't think he has a focus from Ray, though. That's the thing.
I think he's...
but he doesn't need it. There you go. There's 2 evades.
Yep.
See, this is where Darren really needs the quality on those dice, but especially the attack dice.
Yeah. He's not attacking. He chose not to fire.
I think that's wise.
I don't blame him. He didn't take any damage. Call it a null round.
And actually, Dengar's in a bad position for chasing either ship.
Yeah.
It looks like he's going to have to go over that debris field.
Yeah,
so actually...
he's sacrificed position to try and get the kill there.
That's probably why he was thinking about it. I mean, a 1 hard to the left can
one
do,
hard will keep him okay.
Yes, it can.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That will keep him in. He can 1 hard to the right. It's not without stressing himself. That should just about fit as well.
Yeah, the hard should be fine. But it does
we
mean...
want to do a green for the free target lock because he's not going to have arc on anything.
Yeah,
So
which means he wants to do a 1 hard left.
Yeah.
Which, if Darren is smart, yep, he's gone right, so that it has to be a barrel roll. Actually, I don't think even with a barrel roll, Dengar could get arc. Actually, he could, I think.
I don't think he desperately needs it.
No, I'm just thinking that because this might be a prime opportunity for Darren to then attack Dengar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Miranda's coming in as well.
Yeah, not
so
surprised.
Miranda's finally back in the fight, and Nim will still be out this round.
And he's still got that target lock from earlier on Nim. So that can make all the difference. And there's the 1 hard, as we predicted, to get that target lock, which will probably take onto maybe Miranda.
Yeah, it would be interesting to go for possibly Miranda and then barrel roll back away from Dash, so he's only taking damage from 1.
Oh, he's looking like he wants to barrel. Oh no, target lock first.
Just remember the target lock on Miranda.
There we go.
Barrel roll away from Dash by looks
in range, yep. And now he wants to get away from Dash.
Well, no
Makes
need
sense.
to be there.
Exactly.
So,
Keep away. Keep your distance, because I think he expected Darren to go right. So it also makes him quite clear for next round as well.
Yep.
This is a definitely manoeuvres battle. I always thought it would be when it was down to Dengar and Dash.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I thought he'd turn in.
I think
he's
it's
just keeping
away.
out,
Yeah.
Way out.
He's trying to run the clock down because right now Dash is actually half points.
Yes,
So
and
technically
Nim
speaking,
isn't because of the slightly odd rules that we have over large and...
Slightly odd rules, huh?
Well, I'd never really disagreed with it too much until you have Nim with 10 hull.
Yeah, with a lot of hull points, yeah.
The argument used to be that there's more hull on a large base ship, so it didn't make sense. So you had an advantage.
Yeah.
So they took away the advantage by making half points, but now you have Nim
And a lot of other ships that have.
and Miranda for that matter.
Yeah.
You know, she can regen, but yeah, but
I
if
see
you've
your
got half
point,
points
yeah,
on it, it feels unfair if you lose to half points on your large base.
I completely agree. I agree. I'm not debating that at all.
But that is my feelings.
No. I do.
Yeah.
I do feel there needs to be something. The problem is you can't do anything without applying a blanket rule to all small base ships, and that itself causes issues. Because suddenly X-wings are very, they can give you half points when they're not even dead. So
I think they should be though. If either take it off of half large bases or put it on all ships. But that's just that's my opinion.
I think it should be like instead of doing it based on the base, it should be the total combined hull and shield points. So you have X amount of hull and shield points to combine together.
Mm-hmm.
Then that point's like, okay, now you just have to sub half points. So for things, for example, for the K-wing, 1, 2, 3, there's 6, 5, and then 4. So if you've got like 8 or 9 total durability, then maybe. But I don't know. That's a way of possibly doing it. But
doesn't matter if you do it on something like a Z95 and you lose all your shields. It's still half the ship gone.
True, but the thing is, C95s can die sooner and quicker compared to large ships and hull high ships, which can last an entire game on half hull. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you'd have 2 Z95s.
Oh, okay.
Or 3 for the same points.
True.
So
I don't know.
The last one survives all game.
Yeah, the last one does, but the thing is, that's actual points.
If you had 2 Z95s and you've done 4 damage, you get half points. And on a large base, you get half. Oh, yeah, don't know.
Yeah,
you can debate it forever.
It's a debatable issue.
It is. So Voitek's gone away here.
Yeah, he's literally just going up and down the board.
Nim's just running away.
Yeah,
which is interesting. I don't particularly blame him.
I don't blame him either.
He can't do Miranda quick enough that Nim wouldn't get shot. And
no. He's got a slam.
He can survive a TLT.
He's got a slam Miranda. That means Miranda's not getting an attack, and that means she's vulnerable to Dengar.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a wise move because by the time Miranda gets anywhere near range for Nim, she'll most likely be limping at this point, and meaning the Orc Blaster could finish her off anyway. So I don't blame Voitek at all for these tactics.
No, these are...
It's very shrewd tactics.
Yeah, it's proper tactics, not just flying headlong in.
Mm-hmm. We'll soon see, because Darren's doing the same with Dash, keeping him far away if possible. The question is, though, someone's got to blink first, and who will it be? Because right now, Darren's on the back foot. He's lost points, which...
He has, but really, damage-wise, between the two Between the two lists, there's not much in it.
No, I mean, let's do this quickly. It's 53 points for Dash, so that's 26 minus, so 74. So right now it is Voitek's game. If he goes to time in 30 minutes time, in 30 minutes something's going to happen. So
Yes.
I don't think we're going to get to a game where it goes to time. We have to determine
No, I don't
points.
think so.
I think either Nim will go down and the clock will run out, or Dash will go down, or even both of them.
Yeah,
And we might be left
quite
with
possibly both.
quite
And
possibly
Tankard
both.
versus Miranda. And
with return shots.
yeah, my money would be on Tankard, but
If it was Dash versus Dengar in the end,
it's hard to call.
hard to call. Miranda versus Dengar, much
Not so
easier.
hard,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now Miranda versus Nim. If Nim were fully shielded, then I'd probably say maybe Miranda, because she has the ability to move first, drop bombs and such. But yeah, my co-commentator
And it's more effective at range as well.
yeah, my co-commentator is taking medication on the stream. He's
Sorry.
not, it's not an illicit substance of any kind. So one of our players is out there with a toothache currently, so he's hooked up on all kinds of paracetamol, ibuprofen to keep.
Yeah, that's what I was just taking,
going.
and a bit of codeine. Very nice.
Right then, so Dash is in a terrible. Well, actually, no, I'm about to say terrible spot, but then he doesn't care about asteroids, so
No,
he's
doesn't
fine.
care.
Yep, debris fields. It's fine. I can ignore those.
Now, Dengar looks like he's going to get fired on by both,
Yes,
which is interesting here. And Nim won't.
Is he sacrificing himself for the kill? Yeah, I think he is. He's going to go for the kill on Dash, which is a longer shot.
Yeah,
But
I think
It's wise.
he could PS kill him. It's unlikely, but he could.
Spend
There's
target
the
lock.
target lock.
All he needs is one more. Oh, that's not going to kill Dash.
I mean, Dash has got a focus and lone wolf and three dice.
Yeah,
Four dice.
he wants to
Must be
keep
through.
that focus for attack,
He does really.
and I think he squeaked it.
Yeah.
Yep, he's fine. So this is actually a very good point for and Lone Wolf is in play as well. That's really good for him. And
there
Evade
we
as
go.
well. Yeah, he's fine. He's completely fine. Of course, if he does attack Dengar, he will get a return volley. But is it worth it? That's why. If you don't attack,
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
he's got to.
Ooh,
He can attack with both ships here. So
he's attacking with Donnie first to see
Yeah.
whether he'll spend the return fire then. There's the evade, so he takes one shield off Dengar. For the first damage
shield
off
off Dengar.
Dengar. And the next attack.
he has rolled one less dice to put the shield back on Miranda.
And two evades.
You spent focus on Dengar to keep him alive because obviously it is for defence. So one shield back on Miranda, which
And
is
one taken off Dengar.
yeah.
Dengar
Good
not
exchange
doing the
for
return
Miranda.
fire, which I'm not surprised
no,
at
nor am I.
whatsoever.
No, am I?
Because he's saving that for Dash.
Yep. And Dash could choose not to fire, but that would.
I
think
think
that would be a daft
this
choice
is the
myself.
best opportunity he
Yeah,
has.
yeah.
He might never get this chance again.
Yep.
Go for it.
He's just stripped the defensive focus off
Exactly.
Dengar. Just shoot him.
Which Voitek might have spent to make him do the attack.
Yeah, quite
I
possibly.
wouldn't put it past. Yes, he avoids
Here
the
we go.
damage, but
He's taking the attack.
he's taking the attack. Here we go. Dash onto Dengar.
With a focus and a reroll from Lone Wolf, so yeah.
Oh,
They're not going to need the
Not
reroll.
gonna need the reroll.
Well, he might, he's debating
Ooh.
whether to use the reroll because there's 3 hits.
HFC.
Yeah,
he's
he's not
opting.
spoken
Yes,
focus, which I think is
I
probably
think
a wise
yeah.
choice. I'm surprised he
Evade.
didn't re-roll one.
Two
He
evades.
could have re-rolled it from Lone Wolf.
I don't think Lone Wolf works on attack.
Oh, it's only on blanks. That's
Yes.
why. It does work on attack.
And the
but only
return
blanks.
shot has worked out for Dengar.
Yep.
But let's see if the evade. Yes, it will because he's got
Yeah, he's got the Lone Wolf.
Lone
reroll.
Wolf. Spend the focus that he saved, and he's fine. So the saving of the focus did help. It only stripped one shield of Dengar,
But that's
it's one
exchange
extra.
for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'd take that.
yeah. Any day.
And now it's
Miranda's
leaving.
in a pretty good position
It's
for
probably leaving Voitek quite
bombing.
frustrated because at this point, those two ships are closing in on Nim.
So there's extra munitions on Miranda, so she has got another prox mine to drop.
She could just drop it in front of Dengar right now.
She could drop it in front. She can leapfrog him, and
she could leapfrog him and then maybe shoot at.
She can't leap. She can't do both. But
if she leapfrogs, she's in the danger zone for
Nim, very much so. And I think that.
Then again,
but she's got full shields.
You know, that's what I've. You know, it's.
Yep. This has gone back and forth this game. And I would say it's back with the rebels.
It's leading to that peg is starting to shift back into the rebel zone here. Yeah, if I had like one of those meters that kind of moved and wiggled,
a swayometer.
Swayometer, yeah. Oh, I'll work on that.
There's something. But yeah, I was going to say that. Commentators guess on the swayometer. Yeah.
Oh God! Now you're thinking, got me full of ideas. Of things to do. Yeah, the swingometer. All right, so yeah, it is going back into the rebels' favour, but whether Darren can capitalise on that, whether Voitek can pull that away from Darren, because all it takes is a good attack on Dengar, a good attack on Dash, and the rug is swept out from under him.
Absolutely.
And he has used, unfortunately, that burnout slab. And let's not forget that Dengar has a trick up his own sleeve. He has rigged cargo chute.
That's true. I had completely forgotten that.
If there is a leapfrog, he could just drop that on Miranda.
Yeah, just to stress her, because it's pretty hard for us to get rid of the stress.
Yep.
He's dropping it in front.
Because I don't think there's any maneuver he could do bar a turn away.
I don't think even that would, with the size of the...
Yeah, I think maybe... Because you don't forget the one template, don't forget.
But if he one turns into Miranda...
into Miranda, yeah. But I mean, if you're turning away, but
oh yeah,
I think Voitek could
he would just clear it.
If I was Voitek, I'd just suck this up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will. I think he'll do a 2-sleep right.
Yeah, I think so too.
See what he's done.
He's banged in. That could be worse.
Coming. Does he? No, he's going to land on the bomb. And bump Miranda.
Oh, I think Darren might need a judge out there. I'm going to go out there preemptively.
They might be alright.
Alright.
They're
very skilled players.
Yeah, and they're going to hit that bomb. If he doesn't hit it this round, he's... he hasn't gone around as far as I thought.
Yeah.
He's train track the back.
It does mean that round
is a long way away from it.
Yeah. It does mean, however, that he's going to need to turn left next turn.
Yep. Which means Dash knows where to go.
And also, Miranda could just say, all right, fair enough. If you're going to avoid that, I'm just going to drop a Bromlet off.
The Bromlet's going next time, definitely.
Ooh, that's really close.
Wow.
And he's in arc of Dash as well. Oh, okay.
Yeah, here goes Nim going in.
And here comes a barrel roll to then get him into range 1 of Miranda for the auto blaster.
Just shoot her. She's only got one agility, hasn't she? And he's got 3.
Yeah.
And he'd rather take the TLT shot than a 4 dice primary when he's only got 3 hull left.
That's true. So can't kill him.
Just take 2.
Yep. And here comes Nim's attack, which was all focuses. Spending the target lock to reroll all 3 of those bad boys, and we get hit, and that's it.
Against 1.
One focus result, which...
So, nothing.
Miranda takes 2 in size.
Yeah.
At the scrapes on her...
she's going to put 1 back on in a second.
Yeah, so, exactly. So
she's not worried at all.
And also not worried about Dengar's attack, because she's bumped.
Yeah.
And I think she'd rather attack Dengar,
but she'll quite happily have her shield back
and
take something off Nim.
No, of course he can go for the TLT. So yeah, TLT. Hit. Well, Dengar can't avoid... Nim can't avoid that, so that's another hit off Nim.
Yep. And 2 die... Not sure why he threw 1.
Oh, he did a primary, I think. Did he? He sacrificed a shield to get a primary attack.
He must have done.
And he got...
he got a crit.
He got 2 crits. None of them are direct hits. They're both major explosion stabilizer. Yeah.
Darren's a happy boy.
Darren's a happy boy. But, I think he's dead. Or is he? Is he? No, he's not dead yet. He's fine.
He's got to roll for the other one as well, hasn't he?
I think loose stabilizer just gives you a stress. I think.
Oh, was it loose stabiliser?
I believe it was.
Okay,
yes.
fair enough. Yep.
But that means that Nim is still alive, but on one left.
And Miranda's down by one more.
Yeah, I don't know. I might as well just gone for the TLT, really. That's just me. So here comes Dengar on three hits. That's enough to kill Dash if Dash rolls nothing.
But Dash is on 4. Oh. He's got a lone wolf.
He's got lone
He's
wolf.
got a focus as well. He's got a couple of focuses.
Actually, no, that's blank and an evade. He
is it?
He really needs this. He
There's
got a
the
second
other
evade.
one.
So he's taking 1, which is the crit, I think. So he really doesn't want this to be direct hit. It's a damage sensor array. Ooh.
No actions.
No actions. That
could make quite a difference.
That could make quite a difference.
Yeah.
No barrel rolls, no focuses.
No focuses.
He's got to rely on the 2 he's got. I mean,
But
yeah.
Is Dengar going to get another shot on Dash next round, or is he going to have time to get rid of it? Because Dash has got to turn right and out.
Dash is firing now.
Yeah.
So he might even kill Dash this round.
Oh, yes.
But of course, if Dash gets a good... That's not a good attack. But reroll there. There we go.
He's still got focus, so
that's 3 hits. Focus, evade, blank. So that's another damage card. Or 2.
Two.
A shield. I guess we've lost a shield there somewhere, Dengar. So Dengar's down to... Dengar's now half points. Ooh, suddenly it's got very interesting. Because now... Dengar, who is worth 57 points, so he's worth more than
no
Dash.
revenge shot.
No revenge shot. I guess he's out of arc.
He's going to be out. Yeah, he's out of arc, or possibly out of range in arc, and in range out of arc.
Yeah, it's really weird. Okay, yeah. So it's gone.
Still looking pretty good for the Rebels now.
Yes, again,
Really
it's. Sorry, I was going to take this on because I'm terrible at math. 58, that's 54, right? 53, yeah, so 53 points. So we're down to 73 versus 74 points. It's a point difference right now. It all matters. It's down to a point
but
difference.
with that much time on the clock, I think it's not. I think it's.
I think Nim's going to die before that happens.
I think Nim's going to die. I think there's a good possibility Dash will, and I think Dengar might too.
Yeah, I mean, all it takes is 2 good TLT shots from Miranda, and it's good night Vienna.
For Nim.
For Dengar.
Oh, 2, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's without Dash firing, and he will be.
That's also assuming Miranda doesn't also drop a bomb right now, for good measure.
It seems likely that she'll bomb it before she goes. Conveniently, we know exactly where it's going to land as well.
Yeah.
And Nim's flying the wrong way as well. He's going to struggle to avoid a bomblet here.
Yeah, I mean, he could bank, but then he's not getting anywhere near. I mean,
he'll have to barrel roll, and he's going to have to work to stay out of arc here.
Yeah,
out of range of the bomb. Sorry.
Yeah.
Which probably means a barrel roll and no other action.
The damage sensor array, I think, is going to come in handy for Voitek, but not Dash. This is a really close and very interesting game here, and it could go either way. As you say, it's more on the Rebel side, but of course, a good hit from anyone could change that in an
absolutely.
instant.
And Voitek's still got pilot skill.
Yep.
So he could actually take Miranda out before she fires.
Yes. Nim, if he
about.
wants to avoid the bomblet, needs to make sure that he does a hard maneuver.
Yep. I'm guessing a barrel roll left and then a hard one.
Yeah, because he has the advanced sensors. That will also help.
Can't remember.
Nim. There we go. Nim cannot do a hard 1. He can do a hard 2. Hard 3 is stressful.
So hard 2 and then a barrel roll.
He could do a barrel and a hard 2. It's got advanced sensors.
Yeah.
It does alter your position a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. There's a 2-turn, keeping Dash as far away from either ship as possible.
Has he forgotten his crit and taken a focus, or was that from Ray?
That could be from Ray, but I'm going to go and check.
It shouldn't go on until the start of the combat phase, if it is. I'm pretty sure. Yep. big 3 bank from Miranda. Interesting. I thought she might try and force a bump for Dengar. That's the roll for the Sensory by the looks of it. So they had just missed that. They missed it?
Yeah, they missed it.
Yeah. So
Correct tokens, people. Use them. Okay, yeah. Dengar's just saying,
just
F it, I'm going for it.
So he's taking 5 dice plus 1 from Sabine.
That's probably
could just
kill him. I mean,
he's worked out the odds he should just about survive it. But
that's 2. Is that 2?
Is that one of focus?
I can't make that out either. I know it's at least 1.
Is he going to barrel roll to avoid the other 2?
It's 1. He's probably going to barrel to avoid the other 2 because why wouldn't you?
Well, yeah.
That's just 1.
There we go.
There we go. Barrel rolling right there. It is a good aerial denial though.
And there was no Sabine. I'm guessing Darren didn't use Sabine because he's hoping to use it on Nim to make sure that Nim dies.
I actually think it would be better to do it on Dengar.
I would have done it when you're definitely going to get it.
Yeah, because all it takes is 1 shot to go well, and you've killed Nim. That's all it will take. You might as well get the extra damage on a ship that could outlast you.
And there we go. Nim's not actually going to go close enough. He's going to be out of range of the bomb, I think.
Yeah, and out of range of the tail. For good measure.
Yeah, fair enough. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I'm surprised he didn't do it after, but he must be fairly sure of that he's going to get Miranda. And he's got a nice 4 dice primary attack on Miranda.
Yeah, that could be Miranda's downfall. Out of range of the bomb.
Range of that one.
I still think, Dengar would have been better as a target. Ooh, out of arc.
Auto blaster then.
Auto blaster. Out of arc, out of range, I think, of the bomb.
No, I think he's in it.
That is in.
Must be.
1 hit. Miranda loses, I think, the last shield she has.
That Nim model's so big you can't see, can you?
No.
But yeah, it is auto blaster here on Miranda. But yeah, I don't fancy Nim's chances of surviving this. So
yeah, Miranda is shieldless at this point. So she's got 1 damage card applied to her. I just remember that she's got TRT, but I then remembered, hang on, she's got a primary weapon.
She's got a primary turret, yeah, which is still 3 dice.
Yeah, it's 3 dice.
3 dice at range 1, yeah.
That's not,
So Nim's pretty much
a goner.
Especially as Dash should be shooting him as well, I would imagine.
If he's not dead, yeah. Because Miranda gets the first shot.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
He's forgetting his range 1. Not that it matters, but there we go.
Oh, unless he was getting shield back.
That could have been it. Yep, you're right.
Because why wouldn't you?
Again, why wouldn't
Odds
you?
are still with you, and Dash still has a shot, so yeah.
So there's the first destroyed ship of the game, and it's Nim.
And so presumably Miranda's got a shield against Dengar with 3 hull. Facing the wrong way. It's not looking great for Dengar here.
No, it's not.
He's got to PS kill Dash to have any hope of managing this, really.
Yeah. I don't think this is going to happen.
I think it's very unlikely, but it's not over till the fat lady sings, as the saying goes.
Yeah.
Okay, slam for the K-Wing. Sleep for Dengar. Oh dear.
This is not looking good for...
It's not looking great.
'Cause
All he can hope for is PS kill Dash and then have a revenge shot on Miranda.
Because even if he kills one of them, his only hope is if he can
kill one without the other.
Yeah, kill Dash before Miranda can get anywhere near him. That's the only hope he has. Because then he can at least then try and kill Miranda.
Because otherwise Miranda TLTs him to death whilst regenning her own shield.
Yes, which is like the kick that you want, kicking the dog. You know,
it is absolutely.
I have to admit, it's been a spectacular game.
It's been a great game.
Yeah.
It's been a very good game. very high level play.
Oh, I forgot that's 28 points. So as you can see, Voitek quite clearly is in. We could see a new Tankard champion today.
No, I think it's looking fairly likely.
Yeah.
Remarkably well flown by
Very.
Darren.
Yeah, it's been really great to watch. It's
Yeah.
probably up there in the top 10 matches we've had here on Athena Games.
Pretty faultless flying by both pilots.
Both pilots they pulled some surprises out of the hat on each other several times. Masterful flying and showing of the barrel roll maneuvers that you can perform. Even though the last match was also very good, and they're very similar lists as well. Just two different matches, very different how they play. Similar outcome. Similar outcome with Dengar being left last and Dash potential. Oh no, Dash. Okay, so they're both helping each other, of course, because it's weird seeing two ships being moved at the same time.
But why not?
Yeah,
Too quick.
yeah.
That's interesting. Dash could be out, but he can just use Miranda to finish this game.
Yeah.
At this point, you've got to fancy Miranda taking.
Well,
Dash
here we go, because Miranda's in range.
And go.
And if Dengar doesn't barrel roll, then he's definitely. Oh no, Dengar's thinking if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out punching.
Well, he's got expertise, so he's that's
no.
to help with defence.
Yep. No.
So,
yeah. This is it.
Is
this
it through?
This
That's
is
what they're
I
asking.
don't think it is.
Doesn't look it.
The closest point would be a right angle towards Dengar. So. They need me.
Doesn't look it. But
Yeah, it's not in.
Yeah.
No, they didn't notice that at all. But yes. Alright, Dengar gets the first shot. Hit blank. Spend the target lock, because why wouldn't you? And there's a hit.
Is he down on attack dice? Oh no, it went off the table, my bad.
Yeah, well, table. There's an evade and
Two evades.
I don't know if I would have spent that, but yes.
We don't need it for attack.
Yeah.
Not really. Better to be alive.
Right, Miranda's going to try and kill Dengar. So that's how this goes. Well, there's only one. But Dengar
which is evaded.
Evaded it.
Presumably she's rolling 2 for the second one.
There's a hit, and Dengar's probably going to evade this one as well.
Possibly.
Yep, he's evaded it. Ooh.
But shield back and Miranda.
And now he gets a return shot.
Return shot.
And it's a full
That's
swing.
nice. 3 hits.
Ooh, maybe we spoke too soon. Oh,
I'm blanking out.
I think we spoke too soon here.
Wow. You had this, it's swings
now,
and roundabouts, isn't it? Now Dash is still a long way away, and Miranda, but
Dash can turn barrel roll.
He can turn and barrel roll, so he might well be in.
Dengar's only hope is if Dengar turns barrels in and he gets within range 1 of Donny. Because then Donny can't shoot at him and he can finish off Dash.
He only can. Still got a
primary attack.
Yep, which is more than enough to kill Dengar right now.
Yep. I keep on forgetting about that one.
Yeah. But best thing Dengar can do is attack one, is have a shot on one, not the other, and just scream for a PS kill.
I'm thinking Miranda's probably the better one, because Dash is already quite next.
I totally agree. If Darren can force a bump here for Miranda, and Dash doesn't die on the first shot, on Dengar's shot, then it could still go either way. Really could.
I mean, if you want to stop Dengar from going fast, he could just drop a bomb off the back of Miranda right now if you wanted to.
I imagine that will be taken into account by Voitek.
I imagine that would be, but it's area denial.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very intrigued to see what Voitek does here.
This is
I wonder about a hard one left to give you the target lock, and then you can barrel roll out to get away from Dash, and then PS kill Miranda. But if I was flying Miranda, that's where I'd be trying to put the block in. Yeah.
I mean, with 6 minutes left, all Darren has to do to win is actually literally just to book it with both his ships. I don't think it's possible, but that's what he needs to do.
He would,
I know, I don't think he will. I think he's the kind
that's not the way to win the Tankard,
Not
is it?
really, no. He wants to go for the kill, which I don't blame him at all. That's what I would do.
Yep.
That's why I'm not champion for most of this.
But you do enjoy the game still.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. That's very true.
Really debating what to do with Miranda here.
It's there's no easy choice because you've got to consider.
He's got no prox bombs left, so if he does drop a bomb, it's got to be all the way back there, which doesn't really do him any good.
No, because Dengar can't move fast
not
anyway.
going to be shoot all the way over.
And if anything, it might even prove difficult for Dash potentially.
Yes.
So, I mean, with barrel roll, actually, did he remove the crit? He didn't because I can still see it. Actually, that's the wrong side. So ignore me. Oh, that last crit being major explosion. Because actually, as a thought, if the next card that Dengar draws is direct hit, that pulls it down to 1.
Yeah.
Because in fact, it has to be because with major explosion, all the cards dealt face up.
Yep.
So even TLT has the potential of giving a crit.
Oh yes.
So,
so he's really got to kill Miranda.
Yes. Because that's 2 crits that could go through.
Yeah.
And the odds of him becoming direct hit increase the more you draw. So,
yes.
Oh, he really needs to find a way to avoid Miranda. Exactly what I thought would happen, a 1-turn and barrel roll.
Well, we're presuming barrel roll, but he can do an action because he turned his crit down. Yep, there we go.
Hello, Lord of Britannia. I love the username. You're tuning in at the end of a fantastic match. It's extremely close here. Voitek's on 28 points, our current Tankard champion, and Darren's on 74, but it could go wrong.
It's a bit of a technicality, isn't it?
It's a bit of a technicality because Miranda could die in 2 hits, Dash could die in 2 hits, and Dengar has only got 3 hits. Yeah. It's it's really close. And 4 minutes on the clock. This is probably the final round. So if Voitek can kill a ship, he might retain. But yeah, it's a
Here we go.
I'm getting sweaty in here. Just thinking.
He's very excited. He's very close. Have we got Miranda shooting forwards to try and block?
Yes.
A bit half and half.
Yeah.
That's interesting. He's there to block the 2 sloop, I'd guess, but
I don't think he would have done a 2 sloop.
no, I'd be doing a hard one left, personally.
I think that could be a mistake.
That's interesting. But that would have blocked what I'd do.
Yeah, but it means that now she's got no shot, and that's really what she wants, really. And if he has slooped, he's caught her. But then again, I guess Dash could then finish Dengar off. So
he's done one hard. Yeah, it's what I would have done as well. Which, it's not going very far.
No, that ain't doing much. But it could.
But what it is moving the arc.
It could make all the difference. Because they need to get the big template to properly align it. Yeah, I don't think it's going to make too much difference, but it could make.
Whether Dengar then keeps the arc on Dash, I think, is the important point here.
And I think he definitely does. Yeah,
and that's green, so he's going to have a target lock, which now won't be against Miranda.
Nope.
But he's almost certainly going to take a bomb next round if he's not really careful.
Yeah, and at range 3,
if there is another round,
at range 3,
through a debris
field,
then
it
is in
so close. And getting the
focus
from Ray, because he's going to need it, I think.
I think so, but he's got 4 die.
He's chucking countermeasures out.
You've really got to now, haven't you?
Voitek's chucking the countermeasures out, because, he's pretty...
He needs every dice he can get, and...
Expertise, spend the target lock to reroll those 2. It'll only take 2 to kill Dash. There it is, Dash is dead if Dash doesn't roll at least 2.
Out of 4 dice with a focus and a reroll.
Well, there's your 3.
There they are.
And for good measure. So actually, I think it's 2 and a
2?
Focus. It could be 2 and a focus because
he was trying to keep the reroll, so he could try and keep the focus.
He's debating whether he wants to keep the focus.
Wants to.
Look,
he's thinking about it.
It's 1 damage. If you're going to take 1 and it's not going to be a crit, I'd take it anyway because you're still alive. But I guess
the revenge shot. He's got to be thinking about the revenge shot as well, hasn't he?
Yeah. Unfortunately, at least he's forced Voitek to spend the countermeasures. So Miranda could actually just kill Dash if she can get out of arc next turn.
Dengar, kill Dengar.
Yeah, Dengar. Yeah.
Yes.
And if Dengar sloops, he's getting a bomb.
He can still barrel roll after, but I don't think it'll get him out. I think he'll take the bomb. I think you're right.
Yeah.
And Sabine will still bump that up by 1.
Dear Lord.
It's very close.
Yeah.
Dash didn't shoot.
Ooh.
Dash chose not to fire.
That's kind of wise.
So he spent the focus,
But now there's
and then chose not to fire instead. Because why would you take an unmodified 4 dice shot against 4 defense dice?
Then-
Dengar,
Yeah. And also, this has put...
and then Dengar shoots back with a modification.
This has put Voitek in an uncomfortable position because I was like, okay, I can either get range of... I can either get arc on Miranda and shoot Miranda, but take a bomb. Or I can probably take a bomb, shoot a dash, and get TLT by Miranda. It's put him in a very awkward position.
Yeah, he really needed to do some damage. He's really struggled to kill Dash. That lone wolf has paid off so well. It takes some amazing flying to make it work every
And
round.
actually,
but I don't think he's failed to have it work.
We're in the
any
final round. We've got 33 seconds left on the clock here, and it is going to be the final round. Dash will turn away, and Miranda will move fast after a bomb. Yeah, I could see that. Dropping a bomb and then slamming. Just hoping the bomb.
Yeah.
Hoping the bomb would take him out.
3 bank left, and then another 3 bank left, and just stay as far away as possible, and that'd be fine.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to go and let them know this is the final round.
Yeah.
Actually, no, because that might alter their perception of what they're going to do. Then again,
that's only fair though.
It's
You
only
would
fair,
normally
yeah.
have
You'd
you'd
normally have
normally
to
know
call,
the
yeah.
clock.
Yeah, you would have to call.
That is it. That's time. Which makes it highly unlikely that Voitek will win this now. He'd have to... I'm not sure the points on Dengar versus Dash.
They were both hard looking at their dials, just looking at them thinking, what can I do, what can I do?
So Dengar's got 57. How many points are on Dash?
Yeah, Dash is... Oh, sorry, Dash is 55 points.
So Voitek's got to kill them both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is impossible.
It's not impossible because of his revenge
that's
shot.
true, yeah.
Technically possible. Just really unlikely.
Yes.
Really unlikely. And without dying
Yeah.
himself.
I'm thinking we've got a new champion.
No, it seems pretty likely, yeah.
Pretty likely. If he pulls it off, it'll be amazing. But
Yes,
I don't see
it really would be.
it will be a move for the ages. But yeah, it's be curious to see how things go. Actually, that's the wrong list. Darren's one is actually, in fact, 53. So there's 1 point difference. But point is, he has to kill both if he wants to survive.
Yeah.
Ooh. And Miranda's probably going to regen a shield as well. So, for good measure.
Yes, why wouldn't you?
It's so... It's been a really great match.
It's been a great game. And if there wasn't a timer on it could still go either way.
Yes.
That's what's really nice about it. There we go. Yep, Dash goes away.
To keep range.
Yeah.
Because there's no way Dengar can then catch up with him. Parallel as well.
he knowing it's the last round, he's made sure that Dash doesn't die. So
Yeah.
that's it.
We might see the same from Dengar, actually. Alright, you dropping that bomb? So if you're not, you're making a big mistake, I think.
Yeah,
There we go. There's the
There
bomb.
it is.
So if Dengar is slooping, he'll want to barrel roll. He wants to get the shot. If he does want to avoid the bomb, but then he might miss his shot, depending on where Miranda's going. Which if she's smart, she's turning right, and then maybe even slamming again.
Three bank. Biggest thing it can do, isn't it?
And then do another one.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Don't bother about killing him because you've won on points anyway.
Well,
Make it hard enough for him to... Yeah.
It's technically possible for Dengar to still die from the bomb and Sabine, which would be a horrible way. Yeah, the hard one.
Hard one. It's green.
So he can barrel roll and he can get away from the bomb.
Yeah.
Which means he can only kill one of those 2 ships.
However, if he barrel rolls away, he gets... but she can't TLT anyway. But
No, she can't fire now.
And he can fire, so...
Which is... So, is he leaving it there? Oh no, he's checking for they put the target lock on, but I
Because
think
he's
they're just
checking,
checking whether actually it should have gone on or not.
He's staying where he is. No, he can't.
That's
No, he's going.
there.
Yeah,
We go.
yeah. I thought that
would have
insane.
been crazy.
That's
thinking,
crazy,
crazy
but
thoughts. Interestingly, I don't know if that's going to be far enough
you know what? You might be right.
because it's a base width
And it's the angle.
and the thing, and because of the angle, I think he's still he might well just be in range 1, especially the little nubs of that bomb are facing the right way to make it closer.
Wow, that's kind of that is a kick when you're down, really, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's why he's going backwards.
So he can get.
So he's closer to Miranda.
Closer to Miranda
It actually
get an
makes
attack,
no difference to Dengar. He'd have been in range of the bomb either way.
Oh dear!
Wow.
And this actually could kill him anyway because Sabine and all that lot.
Yep.
Oh dear! Right, measure the bomb.
Yeah.
Yep, we're in range.
Yeah, and he's
so,
right. He would have been in it either way. That's why he measured it from that end, just for his own peace of mind. I think.
Sabine Wren. It's okay. So he needs 3 to die. Crit hit, and then Sabine dead. There we go.
I'm not sure why he had 3 dice.
It is the 3 dice for this proximity.
Oh, it's a prox bomb. Sorry.
No, not prox bomb.
No,
It is a bomblet, but it is 3 dice.
2 dice for a bomblet.
2 dice. Oh, I better go through that. Oh, I don't know. Yes,
But they rolled an extra one for Sabine, and Sabine just adds a damage.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It looks like I think they figured it out. But Elliot's already gone. They're just doing it again. Oh, it's still over. That's 2 hits and the one from Sabine. Done properly that time. They figured it out. Yeah.
And they'll be coming through in a second. Oh,
And they're,
what an end!
Just
What an
entertainingly
end.
seeing if Miranda would have died. That was, it's kind of a sad way for Dengar to finish, given that he didn't have to die. But
He got with a bang. Wimprey went out with a bang. But
an actual bang. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
what an amazing
That could
match!
have gone either way at just about any point.
Yeah,
Fantastic game.
that definitely is one for the ages right there. Hello, gentlemen.
I bet it does.
I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Our audience certainly enjoyed that.
He wanted to get that officially.
No,
So once again, congratulations.
it's always a pleasure playing with you.
That's for you. Likewise.
Congratulations.
Hold it up again. Let them see. Yes, there we go.
I'd like to thank my mum. And,
All right, I'm going to move this over here so we can hear what you guys have to say fully.
Hello.
Hi.
So that was quite an interesting match. Ooh, there we go.
No, that's about par for the course for our games, really, isn't it?
Ooh, it was so close.
Very close.
Very last roll.
Swung back and forth constantly. Yeah.
And we actually made that last dice roll. What would have happened if Dengar would survive this last gauntlet? He would kill her.
Oh.
But
But-
you still
perfect
lost
game.
on
You
points.
still lost on
No.
points.
No, yes, I would still have lost on points,
Yeah,
right?
half
Because
points.
half points by
Because
Dengar is
half
more
points are
expensive. So
Yeah, you had to kill both of them in order to retain the title. And
I know, but that was not possible
it is what
to
it
do
is.
so.
It is what it is. But yeah, everyone seemed to really enjoy that match. Any highlights from both of you? Or like, was there anything that you didn't expect your opponent to do in the match? Let's start with you, Darren.
Sorry, say that again.
Anything you didn't expect your opponent to do? A moment you didn't expect from them?
To be honest, with Voitek, you have to expect the unexpected anyway, because he'll do typical manoeuvres up until a point, and then completely out of random, he'll do something completely off book, and it will throw you, and it will win the game. So you have to plan for all of the book manoeuvres, and then on top of that, you've got to plan for the one that he's going to throw out, and you've got to either block them both or be out of the way of both, and that's why our games take so long, and why I take so long thinking about it. Because you have to avoid both of those. If you don't, you're dead.
Fair enough.
Thank you, that's very flattering. I'm blushing a little
I
bit now.
think we were wrong. And points wise, actually, it would have gone to Voitek, didn't it?
Really?
Yeah, because Dengar
there's
was more
more points
expensive,
on
so I would win this.
Oh,
if
You have
not
more
the-
left. So actually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like that was it in my head.
Yeah, it is that
That
way
I
round.
need to kill one of them.
Yeah,
Yes, actually you're right.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
dash
You
behind
needed to
points,
kill
yeah.
Miranda.
From my perspective, there was a lot of unexpected maneuvers, but I'm always the one that moves second, so I have to get ready for everything. So
We thought that burnout slam.
The
K-turn,
slam and the K-turn was genius when you
Yeah.
did it.
Yep.
Absolutely brilliant.
although that was one I called, so I disengaged with Dengar because I thought he's gonna be behind me, so he didn't get any shots on this turn. So I
No,
was
that was
kind
fine.
of happy with that. Although if he wouldn't burn out, he would be in a terrible spot.
Yes,
Yeah.
That
yeah.
was
he
a
would've-
burnout well spent.
Yeah.
And actually, there was someone who was advising Darren to take Burnout Slam for a long time, that it is a best illicit. And I was like, take it to UKTC, it's just going to be so good. And then I think he took it to Nationals?
I took it to Nationals and it saved him every single game, including coming up against Fenrau and Old Turok. They got him cornered. They got him cornered.
Both at range
And
one.
it was a hard one, and then slam, another hard one, straight into one of them, and then Fenrau bumped him as well, and they got no shots out of it.
Nice.
At which point he went past them and shot them, killed them both.
Wow.
So yeah,
So
very
that
much
would
for
be-
that.
You're most welcome.
How bittersweet.
No. I really enjoyed it. I like. It's a pleasure to like make everyone play better and to give advice to people who can use them and just become better. And yeah, it's so good.
I think I found my list.
Definitely.
What are you gonna do if the nerf will hit Advanced Slam? And you won't be able to do focus and target
that's
it?
not really a problem. I'm quite looking forward to it because one, jump masters, triple jump masters, which I hate, are going to disappear.
Yep.
I hate missiles coming against my guys. It just doesn't work for me. But Miranda, it would just be a case of putting the what's it called?
Experimental interface.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Experimental interface on
And that has
instead.
no effect apart from stress.
And probably just 1 point
1
more.
point you have to drop
But you do
somewhere.
get an advantage as well, because if you only move once and drop your bomb, you can then focus as well. So you move, you focus, then you drop your bomb,
Yep.
and then you can shoot with or defend with a focus as well. So there is a bit of advantage to it as well. But I'll use my advanced advanced slam off of the big boy, which
It can make a difference.
it make a massive difference. Made a massive difference.
Or you
in
could go with
Nationals.
missiles instead of bombs as well.
Who was it that advised me not to go for missiles and stay with the proximities?
probably
for
myself.
our team games.
Probably myself.
Yeah.
No, I think the slam bombing action is the best thing that Miranda can do, especially in this list, because the biggest threat to dash are aces who will boost into range one, and
Yeah.
Miranda with this proximity mine dropped after slam is probably the best counter in the game for them, maybe except for Nim. So
No, I
Yeah,
prefer
proximity
Miranda
mines,
over
all
Nim. Nim I find is too vulnerable. Yes, he's got the big hits.
yeah.
Yes, he's got the manoeuvrability,
Just
but
like the
against a
slam.
turret, he's buggered, really. And against a heavy turret, so you've got decimators and everything else now, he doesn't stand a chance. And I think he's going to be a flash in the pan, really. I think he's going to be around for a few months and then he's going to fizzle.
We
and
are
disappear.
seeing this already because for the last few months everyone was flying with Nim, literally everyone, everywhere. And now if you look at the UKTC lists, Nim is very sporadic now.
Yeah, and he's
There's
nowhere near
only
the top.
several of them for 60 scam lists, or well, actually, we should also think about the rebel one.
Great. I mean, I can fly
Yeah.
and not feel guilty.
Yep, Nim is not the hot thing anymore.
No, he's still useful in the right hands, and if you don't know how to handle him, but you just stay out of range 3.
Yeah.
You when your Nim was coming across the board. So yes, you had the cruise missiles, and yeah, I admit I got lucky on those cruise missiles.
Yeah,
Just a
It
bit.
Just a bit.
But the whole idea was that he was going to tank them anyway, because I had to get rid of it. Otherwise, I'm playing the whole game on the back foot, which I can't afford to do.
And in fact, you heavily damaged his Nim to the point, or Voitek's Nim to the point, where Voitek wanted to keep him beyond range 3, which then he's not really doing much.
Yeah, she's not
Yeah.
doing
He
anything.
didn't
Yeah.
reckon for a
Yeah,
while.
and when he went down,
That was the only thing I can do with him.
Yeah.
Just go somewhere and maybe hope for the bomblet and auto blaster to deal some damage,
Yeah.
and it didn't. So
right, he did one in the end, didn't
Yeah,
it?
one,
But it
one,
was a case
yeah.
of why should
well,
I
let's
follow
face it.
What's the point?
It was one auto blaster and one bomblet, and I did 1 damage, so I shouldn't really be expecting more than maybe 2. So not the big difference.
But no, that was. I mean, once a ship's disappearing around there, and you're fighting one, Yeah, fine, let it go.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Don't
Yeah,
pursue.
yeah.
If I
exactly.
pursued it, I would have got
You'd have been
his shots and his shots going against my 2 ships, and they wouldn't have survived.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We actually commented on that. Thought it was
Yeah.
very good of you to ignore it.
You don't want to split fire. You'd rather finish one ship off. But if you can fight one and not both, you always fight one.
Yeah, and when he's at the, because you put I know you always put your rocks up in the corners. Obviously, you're going to go around that rock. As soon as you go around that rock, you can't barrel roll left. You can't barrel roll right at the start of your move. So I know roughly where you're going to be, and so I tried to time it with that little one move on Miranda rather than going forward for the shot. So next turn I can get up there and be in range 3 and TLT it. Which works.
The reason why I took Nim on the earlier game, obviously, was because there was a lot of aces with lower PS, and that's where Nim really shines, and he just kills those aces with no turrets. But then obviously you countered him so easily.
Yeah.
He died so
It
he
just,
dashed me
it
around.
just happened to be what was in
Yeah.
my bag. So.
I think he lost.
Oh, but you might have practiced
He
once
lost
or twice.
with
Through
one
the
round of
entire two
combat.
nationals.
With
Yes.
this, yeah. With this one round of combat and this one proximity mine, he lost 7 health. Just like that.
Yeah, that was a good round.
Are you both going to UK team, chaps?
We're going in the same team.
Same
We're
team.
going the same team, yes.
Ah.
So Darren is flying exactly the same list.
Exactly that list, yes.
And I'm flying Dengar, Asajj Ventress. Asajj in the tanky version. So push the limit, let's rise the gyroscope.
And of course, the list has been finalised, so no one can change it.
Yes,
So
yeah, yeah.
public information.
Not a secret anymore.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all up on the site now, I believe.
They're all up on the
yeah,
website. Yes, you can all go and have a look at them either on the UK team champs. You can find it on their event page. But yeah,
And pretty much everyone is flying Miranda Dunny among Rebel players.
I noticed
except
that.
for one guy.
no, there's a few more. There was a couple of people with Braylon, 2 arcs, and something else. But yes, okay. We mentioned this before. I am flying my Cassian Current Bigs because I wanted to fly that. But yeah,
You are a proper
It's the way
hipster.
to do it.
I'm a hipster. I would say
You're a hipster. You are totally a hipster.
hipster. I would say hipster because a hipster would be flying. That would be flying Bigs walks the dogs. I'm just flying for the fun of it. It's my first event away from here, so yeah.
You're going to love it.
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
You're gonna love it.
I'm sure I will. I especially love sleeping in the car while David drives me down there.
Yeah, that's a good point. I've got to drive you to, haven't I?
I'm driving as well. It's gonna be a long day. Be good.
24 hours, just like any other. Be fine.
Yeah,
I
noticed that
can
because-
drive back when we're gonna be on our way back if you want.
You drive my car.
Yeah, I drive all the cars. On left, right side, like whatever.
Yeah, that's the bit, left or right side. That worries me.
No, in
supposed
UK
to-
usually on the left.
Yeah, usually on the left. You're not
Yeah.
endearing me to your driving skills. I'll drive.
I'm trolling a little.
I'll drive.
No,
Okay,
because
okay,
once you
cool.
get there at 9 o'clock, it's pretty much 12 hours until
Yep.
prizes. So.
No, that's not a problem.
Yeah, it's gonna be-
I've driven for 10 hours today. I'm fine.
I don't know if I'll be able to cope with six rounds, but we'll see.
That'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure.
Lots of sugar.
Lots of sugar. Yeah. Lots of sugar and caffeine. I'm sure that'll work well. So, you're now the Tankard champion, and your list is now the one to beat. How do you feel confident that you've got
Absolutely
Ab-
not.
confidently not at all?
No, I will endeavour to meet every challenge with a smile upon my face, and taking so much time during my rounds. No, it'll be. I admit I am a slow player. I think everything through on every angle that I can get now.
But not like slow play. It's just
Not
you
slow
think,
play.
Yeah,
It
you
just
think
takes
about
a
things,
while
yeah.
to get through it and then make the decision. Never been great at making decisions.
Because you always second guess, don't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
constantly.
Yes. Yeah, I know that all too well.
But yeah, I'm happy to find. Who do you have a? Who's
So
going
far,
next?
no. You were the challenger and you won it. So now we've got to pick another couple of names out of the hat. See how that progresses. But we don't know if it'll be next time. But we'll definitely whenever we can next have you hidden for a.
I will endeavour to make sure my bus gets in nice and early and I get here.
I'm sure you can manage that. Anything to add, gentlemen? Do you have any questions in the chat for these two lovely gentlemen who've joined us for a chat? We've got. It's over for tonight, unfortunately, Oxel. It's the final game. It's a scary team. Yes, it certainly is a scary team. Who's your third?
John Easter.
John Easter. All right.
Flying his pulp aces with quick draw and Omega leader.
All right. So yeah, three very heavily skilled players. That's quite a scary team.
That's
Not
a
a
scary
s-
team.
Yeah, I mean, there's you, Robin, and Michael. That's scary. There's those three. That is scary. There's the third team. Well, who's the third team?
Sean, Gareth,
It's Sean and Gareth, and is it
Mick,
Mick, the rebel player,
maybe?
possibly.
Alright,
Yes,
so-
yes, that must
so
be Mick.
I,
Yep.
I have to say something about it. When we was at Nationals as well, Gareth played very, very inventive lists, as we probably all know by now. And he got very unlucky with a rules call at one point. And I have to say, if he hadn't have got unlucky at that rules call, he probably would have gone through to the finals.
Yeah.
He accidentally set his ship up the wrong way round.
Oh.
He put the model on backwards.
The ship
That's
was
Right.
facing
Base
that
was
way,
facing
and the
off.
base was facing that way.
Yeah.
And
That's.
yeah.
Did he fly off the board or just did some terrible
He
maneuver?
he started the game,
He couldn't go anywhere.
and his opponent, totally within his rights, I admit, said, "Judge,"
Called it, yeah.
and the judge said, "Sorry."
It is what it is. We all make those mistakes. That's how we also learn not to make them again.
But he would.
I know.
That,
I
he
can
would,
see you. I can see that, Voitek.
Yeah.
Bite it. Bite your tongue.
he would have placed above me.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
in that.
I was in a situation once when my opponent knocked his off his own ship while moving a different one, and I told him, "Yeah, just place it back." However you like. He placed it back, and then he revealed his K-turn off the board. And I'm like, okay, I mean, you placed it like that as you thought it's gonna be, and then I let him just put him on the board, and I don't believe people should be punished for this
No.
kind of mistakes. But I agree.
I can see the other,
Opponent is in full rights
yeah.
to do it this way.
And his opponent.
It's-
That was the game that decided his opponent definitely made the cut. So that's
Was it?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, it's-
his opponent was 4-0.
I don't think there's a right.
So,
to, I mean, to be fair,
4-2,
yeah.
yeah.
It would be a nice thing to
opponent
allow
said
him
that
to
made
place
it
him, but I'm not gonna judge for
So-
not doing this.
there's not a right or wrong answer when it comes to things like that because
There's the rules answer, and then
there's the rules answer and there's the
Yep.
like.
there's
Everyone has
there's everyone's opinion.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
ultimately, we play a game with rules.
Yeah,
That was the
the
rule.
rules.
But
Yep.
There it was.
suffice to
I
say,
fully
he
agree.
played an excellent tournament,
Yeah.
Yeah,
especially with
Yeah.
that.
I know there was actually not going to
It's
mention
a
that,
great
but yeah, thank you for joining me, Chapman. Thank you for an amazing game. Wish we could have a bit longer, but unfortunately we got to close up shop, as it were. But thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on your win,
Yeah.
Thank you.
and thank you both of you for such an amazing game to watch.
Thanks very much,
I'm
and
looking forward to watching that.
There'll
back.
be plenty more. I think.
congratulations.
Thank you. Zach.
I will try to take my revenge in the future.
I'm looking forward to it.
Rematch.
No, I know what's coming. It's the 5 with missiles, isn't it?
I'm not sure if.
Yeah.
First of all, it's only going to be 4 if they want to have the proper missiles.
You don't want
Are you
proper
talking about the
missiles.
Kyrexes?
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to be 4 of them.
4
of them.
Kyrexes with
Harpoons.
harpoon missiles.
Oh dear. Well, that's it from us tonight, everyone. I'd like to thank my co-commentators, Mr. Owen Appleton, and of course, Mr. Chris Puttock, our Store Championship.
Every time.
Every
Thank
time.
you, yeah.
And of course, we've been joined by Darren and Voitek. Congratulations, Darren, for winning, and thank you for David Lincoln and Michael Max for the game earlier. And good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.